We are the one, the light in the dark. One heart, one world, one spark. We are the one, together we rise. One dream, one voice, one sky.
Welcome to yet another episode of the Women Empowered Across the World. And I am so excited because we have a mixture of people with us today that are from various places in the world. And we will be interviewing Sarah, who is from Uganda, and we're learning all kinds of beautiful backgrounds that I can hardly wait to understand and to hear. So we here have Alina from Poland and Malawi and various parts of Africa. We have Raksha, who's from Florida, working with helping entrepreneurs and getting their strategy together and leadership skills. And then we have Meg that's working with youth and all types of people she's coming from Colorado, and myself. So we are so excited to hear what Sarah has to say. And Sarah Nakintu, is that the way you pronounce your last name, Sarah?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's all listen and see what we can absorb and possibly give resources to Sarah. So Sarah, go ahead, please. Oh, by the way, Carol Witt's here too, but she's not here in person, so it's not like I'm ignoring her. Carol, would you like to say something before we start?
I just want to say, have an amazing episode. I cannot wait to hear Sarah's her life story. It's going to be amazing. I've known her for quite some time through YEA. We've done many things together already, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, Sarah, just to reiterate, we want to hear about your background for about 20 minutes, and then we'll have questions and answers after that, and that'll pretty much wrap it up for our half hour. So go ahead, Sarah, please.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my background, I am born in a family of 6 children, and I being the oldest. Yeah, in the family, we are 4 girls and 2 boys. And yeah, I went to school, to primary, secondary, and university in the country, and I hold a bachelor's in social work and social administration, and currently doing my master's in policy and research. Yes, having gone for an internship while at university at the Child and Family Protection Unit, I managed to realize that families go through a lot and there is no hope for them. So this brought to birth of my organization, Shalom Women's Development Network, to give support to women, a listening ear, and to pave way on how women can be better in the country. Also at the Child and Family Protection Unit, I realized that there was a lot of corruption where women were told, go back home, listen to your men, if they can give you food, the rest can be history. So that is how I founded the organization. Yeah, back a little about my family. My mother is a tailor, my father is late, and we used to go to the school to receive education where my mother was rendering service. For example, tailoring, like making uniforms. So those are the schools where we went to. Wherever school she was given the opportunity to make uniforms, then we could go to her, with her in that school, because they could deduct the would-be payment to pay our school fees. So I was also brought out in a impoverished family with a single mother. Yes. So this is how I have managed to really be empathetic to these women and girls, yeah, who really live in the same situation as I used to be. Yes, basically. Then after university, I got married and I gave birth to 6 children as well. This time round, 2 girls and 4 boys. In my family, we have 4 girls and yes, and 2 boys. But now I have 2 girls and 4 boys. So basically, that is all about me. I paid for my university to study in the university. Being the firstborn and my mother had no resources, I had to complete my senior 6 and pay for myself. I did all the jobs around. By the time I saw the advert in the university, I was preparing food and serving food on the construction site at the university. Then I saw an advert, they needed an office attendant in the counseling department who had senior 6. Senior 6 here is secondary school level, high school. So I had finished high school at that time, but I couldn't join because I couldn't have fees. So when I saw the adverts, I applied. They called me for the interview and they gave me the position. So that is how I started work and educating myself for the bachelor's. So that is how I end up doing the internship in the child and protection unit. Yeah, where I saw women going through various challenges and I said, at least I can be an option, yeah, to bring about change in these families. And after university, I stopped. After accomplishing my degree, I resigned from the university and started my personal organization to offer service to women. Yeah, basically that is that. I joined YEA. I saw an advert on Facebook and I joined. This is the greatest opportunity I have ever had. Yeah, that awakened my brain, my thinking. I became visionary. I became accountable. So YEA has done a lot to me, and I wasn't selfish. I brought very many women to join YEA in Uganda, and I am proud, yes, that we are now many because I believe in numbers. So just now YEA gave me another light to go further. Like when they say, be visionary, stop procrastinating. I was a good procrastinator at times, and I thought I really had time. But when YEA teaches you about time and how to deal with time, my mind was awakened, and yeah, I'm doing things better. So when we talk about accountability, oh dear, I was poor at that. So when I went into YEA and they told me about being accountable, I started noting now. Yes, even being accountable first to myself. Yes, on how I used to do things, on how I was managing my books, on how our organization was running and everything. So basically, I say I benefited a lot in YEA. And also they took us through the leadership course, again, in YEA, that separate time. So this is when I joined the Interreligious Council. You know, there is the way you taught us how to look around and seek for opportunities and find solutions in our communities. So I really looked at my religion, and we hadn't any representative at the Interreligious Council. I knocked at the door and I said, hey, we are among the minority religions, but we are nowhere. So they took me on. I consulted members in my community and they accepted. So I'm moving from one position to another. So doing all those, then when they were forming the Greater Sub-Saharan Jewish Alliance, everybody saw that Sarah is the only option. But all this came about after attending the YEA. Yeah, so basically, I am so grateful. I'm so happy. Yes, I'm moving forward. And lastly, in the last concluded elections, I was a contestant for a parliamentary position. Yeah, it is a big position in my country because if I had gone through, I'd go to the parliament, legislate, make laws, those things, budget for the country, yeah, and everything. But I was a first timer to Yeah, to really do this at the municipality level. And guess what? The position I held, we were 11, and everybody was saying I was the best person with the best manifesto. Of course, elections here are based on a particular party has a wave, and they were voting. If you're not in that particular party, they wouldn't vote for you. That was one. Particularly in the central region where I belong. But at least they were following me, and this will open new doors for my career, for my everything, because even government officials are coming to me saying, can we work together? Can we partner? You had a great manifesto. You can add something to the nation. So basically, yes, I am so happy I have reached that milestone. And big thanks to YEA for opening our eyes, not only me, but also others in the country. Yes, thank you. Under the Shalom Women's Development Network, we do support women who are faced with violence, gender-based violence. It is high in the country. Why? If a man has no money for food, they don't know how to communicate, they resort to violence. Many men take alcohol all the time, and they can't control their emotions when they are drunk. So they resort to violence. There is a high rate of unemployment in the country, and we have very many youths, close to 72%, but not all are employed. So they resort to drug abuse, alcoholism, those things, and then they cause chaos in the community, even like beating people along the road as people are moving forward or walking. Some gangs come and they take women's bags and everything. So we have a high rate of crime among the youth. Yeah, so basically, that is what the country is going through. Then we have also started the leadership training, as I received leadership from YEA. Yes, I empower women, for example, who have gone through. For example, we are electing women at various levels. We finished parliamentary and we are at district levels. Tomorrow we'll be electing councillors. So if councillors come on board and they are elected to serve, so I give them etiquettes of how to move motions on the floor, how to move forward the women agenda. Yes, those things. So basically, I also resorted to that. We developed a women manifesto as women in politics, and I'm also training women on how to use the manifesto, to put forward women issues at their councils. Yeah, we also deal with children with special needs. We support children with special needs. I also have one child, Elder D, who is a child with special needs. So from the experience I had as a mother, raising him up and looking into society, they face a lot of neglect, stigma, those things. And so I started a program where we train communities on how to eradicate stigma, accept these children. And where we can, we offer assistive devices. When we fundraise and somebody can offer a wheelchair, can give a posterior walker, a standing frame. We also offer those to these families and also train them about nutrition, because most of them are malnourished by the time we find them. And also educate schools, if at all we have any who is at the edge of joining school or can join school, because we take them to normal schools. We believe in inclusivity. And here, schools of children with special needs are very expensive and mothers cannot afford paying them. So we take them to normal schools and also educate the schools, the children, the teachers, where we take them, for better handling. We also ran a project after the pandemic of children who had gotten pregnant during the pandemic. We had a lot of girls who got pregnant during the pandemic, and some families chased the children away. The girls, they were still young, they didn't know anything about pregnancy, those things. And even support them go through the labor and everything. I am happy to say that at least 92 students were taken back to school. And yes, and 30 completed senior 4. Yes, and around 32 completed senior 6 this year. So we are happy about that. Yeah, so basically that's what I can speak about. All about me.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. Wow.
Oh,
Is there anything this woman hasn't done? Give me a break. That's pretty amazing.
Dad,
Sibo,
again.
Sibo, welcome, by the way. Did not see you until just now.
thank you.
Anyway, my goodness, Sarah, you have really gone in there with both feet and done everything that you can imagine with the different groups. I'm very impressed. Your child protection unit, and of course, the Shalom Women's Development Network, extremely impressive. At this point,
Dad, again.
what do you see? Tell me exactly what different programs. Now, you did go through some of them. You're helping the single mothers. You're helping with the trafficking, not the trafficking. You're helping with the education for the women the girls that have gotten pregnant, all of that type of thing. And is this mostly then with the two groups that you are with, the Child Protection Unit and the Shalom Women Development? Is that what it is? Just mostly with those two?
Okay. You know,
Right.
sorry, power has gone all over the country. We have taken a few
Again.
days without power. That is why you see I am out and I am using this. So basically, I currently work with Shalom Women's Development Network.
Okay. Okay.
The Child and Family Protection Unit was during my internship, and after internship, I left. But of course, we can't run away from it when we have referrals that when women are assaulted, beaten, again, we refer our cases to them.
Okay.
But then after going through that, then we bring them back to the organization to receive further support.
Okay.
What we basically do, one is empower these women economically. Yes, for example, we started the bakery project. And this project, first of all, brought together mothers of children with special needs. You know, children have a lot of work to do, and most of the mothers, power is back. And now most of the mothers could neglect the children, keep them in the house, go and find work to do, for example, working in people's gardens the whole day, then they come back in the evening while the children are locked in the house. So basically, I said, what can we do together to make sure our children are happy and we can give full attention to these children? So what we do, the bakery is in my kitchen, in my house, the oven. So they come, we do bake. Then after baking, some of them do the distribution because we take to schools, hospitals, markets around, and we share the profits.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. In so doing, when they are together, they share the challenges they go through. And even others share how they have maneuvered. We can also do a group physiotherapy once in a while. For example, once a month, because the therapist has to come in our, at my home, and we do that. So basically, that is it. Then other women, we also do economic empowerment for them. And what we do is we train them on any activity they can do from home. For example, you have a few that are doing book production. We have those that are doing soap making, yeah, lotions, then jelly, and others are doing gardening. For example, vegetable gardening in their compounds and everything, so they can earn a living from that. So basically, we try a few avenues to see that they can earn a living. Then last year, we began with simple things they can do along the road. Here in Uganda, you can start up a business, like in the evening like this, you go along the road and you start selling chips. You prepare chips and sell chips. Then you can prepare tea and have escorts and then sit in the corner and people come and buy. So we also started that avenue. But what we first do, we train you and then we ask what you can actually do. One of the most interesting stories I've ever got about these trading women is a family I visited, and they had a lot of goats in the village. And I asked them, what do you do with the goats? They said, we raise them when they are of so like if they can sell them, they sell them. Then I said, can't we start up something of either roasting the goat's meat and then get more money out of it? Because when it is roasted very well, you get much more money other than selling it whole. So now the girl said, but I am a woman. How can I do this? But I said, no, these jobs are not for men. Also, women can do so. That is stop. So basically, I trained her on how to do that, and she's doing good, and the family is happy. At the time, they can even go and buy goats from other families, and they come and do business. They always sell in the evening. Yes, like from
Beautiful.
this time until 10:30 or 11 p.m., and they are doing great. So basically,
Wonderful.
we explore what do we have around us, then we begin from there
Beautiful.
to do
Beautiful.
activity. Yes.
Beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful. It's amazing all the things that you're doing. Are there any questions? Because we need to move on.
So amazing. So I just want to share a story really quickly, and that is when Sarah came to YEA, she wanted her oven. Do you remember, Sarah?
Yes, please.
And she got it.
Can I talk about that?
Well, we haven't got a heck of a lot of time. We have any questions first?
Oh my goodness. It
Do
was
you have
so
any questions other than what we need to give you? What is it that you need at this point, Sarah? What do you need,
What I
Sarah?
did that. Pardon?
What do you need at this point?
Okay. What I need is that I got the oven while I started YEA. I started saving and received the oven. Then time passed. I bought the mixer and the prover. And we thought they could allow us to operate from home, to use this gadget to aid the work of the women, to do like faster. But we faced a challenge of the National Bureau of Standards refused us to work, that my house is small, we will get banned, so we cannot work at like at a huge level.
Mm.
So we need to do a baking facility, which I have started.
ah,
Yeah, I want it to be a storage building, and we are on the first level. We finished the first slab. So what we would love if we could complete the building and have women work at maximum capacity. Yeah, we shall have enough money and even bring more women on board. So just
ah,
making the facility,
Beautiful.
yeah, would be
Yeah.
a great thing.
Okay.
Yes, for
Okay.
us.
That makes sense. I would love to see you at GIN, my Global Impact Network. We have resources over there for you as well. And I
yes.
also would like to have you as a speaker, because I'd have to kind of sort out which one of the areas, but education might be a really good one. So we'll talk and see if you're available next week. That would be great because I'm starting education next week. So let's think about
Okay.
that. Do we have any questions here? Quick like before we end up. I'm just so impressed with all the things that you're doing.
Also, Jackie,
Thank
women's
you.
empowerment for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. There's so many places for Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah, it's really important that you put your contact information in the chat. So all of you, please, so that Sarah can communicate with you because she touches just about all our lives with all the things that she's doing. And it's important that we're able to do the next step.
Mm.
So let's go ahead and do that. And if we don't have any more questions, we're pretty close to the end. Any of the other of you have any questions?
I do.
Okay.
So, Sarah, what is, because White EA is about visualization. What do you see in like the next 5 years of what you'll be doing? What does your life look like inside of all the direction you're going in inside of leadership? And you are the new era of leadership because you lead with your heart, Sarah. So, what in the next 5 years do you see yourself doing?
Uh, Thank you so much. Mm, when I talk about visualization, I see myself, one, as a person who is going to own a vocational training center, a big one,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, to
Mhm.
give skills to whoever needs them. Because I believe if everybody is skilled and if everyone can start their own jobs, because the government will not give all of us jobs. But if we can be co-creators and we begin jobs at every level, then we can do great. So I'm seeing myself as the owner of the most skilling vocational center. Yeah, that
Uh,
will
I love
educate.
that. I love it.
Yes.
Thank
By the
you,
way, I have
Sarah.
started on that. I have land, which is 7 acres of
Uh-huh.
land, but in the next district, not in the one that I am staying. And I am looking forward to having that
Mm.
vocational
Yeah.
center there. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That fits completely into what we are considering doing. Not
Mm.
considering, we are declaring we're going to have learning centers throughout Africa. So you would be a great candidate. We do have one that's going in Uganda, um, northeast. Whereabouts are you located? Sarah, where are you located?
Oh,
I'm
you're
located in Mukono. I'm located in Mukono. It is just 3 hours drive from the airport. Yeah,
Okay,
from Entebbe International Airport. Yeah, in Mukono. From Kampala, you come to Akiso, then Mukono before you cross to Jinja.
okay, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
you're south of the other one. Yeah, that's great. Oh, this is so exciting. Thank you so much, Sarah, for being with us. And you have enlightened us about all the types of things that you're doing with women and children, especially single mothers and teens, and the baking and all kinds of wonderful things. We will need to have a short bio if that you can give us some information, perhaps send it to Carol or to give it to Alina so that we have information to put with your recording. And I'd like to encourage all of the people that are watching today to be able to subscribe to this, please, so that we can get more women on here and that we can spread the word of ways to be able to empower women and the rest of the world. So we thank you so much for watching. And we hope that you realize that Miracles exist in 2026. Let's uncover them together and let's thrive together as well. Thank you very much.
Nice meeting you, Sarah.
Good.
There's no divide, peace and